Hey guys, Barnaby here and welcome to a brand new series on my channel. Now today I'm going to be starting off a career mode on the channel for the first time on this one. So we are going to have the 60% increase to the transfer budget, which you get from playing career mode in previous years. I've played career mode quite a lot over the years. It is my favourite game mode on FIFA, so I'm really looking forward to doing a series on it. And yeah, this is the side that I am going to be going with. It is Leicester City, the Foxes of the Premier League. There's a couple of reasons why I've chosen Leicester. Firstly, I was born in Leicester, so yeah, got a connection there. Also, it is just a magical team after that 2015-16 campaign where they won the league against all the odds. So the aim of this series is to bring that back, bring them back to the top of the Premier League, and also the final aim is to win the Champions League with Leicester City. And this is going to be an ultimate difficulty career mode, the hardest difficulty ever on FIFA, so it is going to be quite a challenge. Alright, so we do have the Preseason Tournament here, and I'm actually going to go with the European International Cup. It's the one that offers the most money, and what today's episode is going to consist of is I'm going to play through the European International Cup because I'm not going to be simming any games throughout this career mode. But I'm just going to show sort of short highlights of that game, and then the first Premier League game of the season, I'll play that kind of with live commentary over it, whereas in this it will be just quick highlights and then me commentating after the game. But here is the squad, and here's how it starts. So you can see a few solid names in there. There are some players I'm really excited to use, and I'm just going to organise it into my own formation and have a look at what positions we need to work on. Alright, so here is the team that I'm going to be starting off with, 4-3-3 formation, and as you can see, there are some really good talents in there. So we've got Kasper Schmeichel. He's definitely a solid goalkeeper. We will not need to replace him for quite a while. He is getting on a bit in age, but he's definitely got a good couple of seasons in him. Harry Maguire also, I'm definitely going to be keeping him. He is a fantastic part of the squad. Johnny Evans, I might be looking to replace him. I've also taken out Wes Morgan, and actually we'll switch the captain to Kasper Schmeichel. But yeah, Wes Morgan, obviously a legend at Leicester City, but he's getting on a bit now. I think he's 34 years old, so he is not going to start for me anymore, unfortunately. We do have Ben Chilwell there, who's one of the lower rated players in the squad, but he is pretty young, so we'll keep him for now. Ricardo Barreiro is definitely suitable, 81 rated player there, and Diddy has a lot of potential, a lot of space to grow at 21, and he's already 80 rated, so he's definitely staying in the team. James Maddison, another more low rated player, but he is one for the future. He has a lot of ability to improve in the future, so he's going to stay in for now. Silva here, he's 29 but 79 rated, and he's got some really good stats, so we're going to keep him in there. A good all-round player. Jamie Vardy is definitely going to stay as my striker for at least this season. Obviously he's also getting on a bit, but at the moment he's still definitely good enough. And here's where I'm going to be first looking to improve the wingers. So we've got Damari Gray and Gazal at the moment, but both of them are only 76 and 75 rated. So the first player I'm going to look to buy is a new winger. But before we start on the transfers, we will also have a look at what the board wants us to do. So we've got some youth, brand exposure, financial, those I think I'll be alright with. The domestic success this season though, which is obviously the main priority, and that is they want me to finish in a UEFA Europa League spot, which might be quite a challenge in the first season on Ultimate Difficulty, and they also want me to reach the round of 16 in the Emirates FA Cup. And then continental success, obviously just qualified to the Europa League. So I think that's about my aim as well for this first season. It is going to be a challenge, but yeah, obviously we'll go for it. But we will now try and get our first transfers. We got, with that 60% increase that I put on, we've got a £77 million budget. So I'm going to go for quite an ambitious signing straight off the bat, and that man is Anthony Martial. So the reason I'm going for him is, as you can see here, he's only got 12 months left on his contract, so I think we might actually be in with a chance of signing the 83 rated winger. So we'll get straight into negotiations here with Jose Mourinho, and let's see what price he's going to set. And we're going to go for a straight transfer fee. I'm going to start by just offering 30 million. Obviously, he's only got a year left on his contract, so let's see where that gets us. And no, Jose Mourinho does want 39 million for Martial, so we'll go for 35 and see if that's enough for them. And they have accepted it. 35 million. What a bargain for the French winger. Anthony Martial could, if we can negotiate his contract, be on the way to Leicester City. What a first signing this would be. Let's see if he will sign a contract at the Foxes. So he does want crucial first team football. That is fine by me. He's going to be starting every game that he can, obviously. He also wants a 5-year contract. That is also fine by me. Keep him here for as long as possible. He's only 22 as well, so space to improve. No release clause. That is absolutely fine. And let's see what he wants money-wise. So he's currently on 130,000. I reckon we might be able to offer him a little bit less than that. So let's offer him 80,000, and I'll give him a signing on bonus of 2 million and see if that's good enough for him. Okay, so we only want 70,000 a week, willing to take a massive pay cut for some reason, and he also wants 1.8 million if he makes 20 appearances. So I'm fine with all that. Only 70,000 a week and 35 million for Anthony Martial. What a bargain! He is now part of our squad. Our first transfer has been completed, which is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, we'll stick him straight in. I think I'm going to just leave Gazal for now, and Anthony Martial is our new left winger. And so one more thing I want to do before we get into the games is hire some youth scouts and send them around the world to hopefully find us the next big talents. So we've got a couple of decent ones there, but we have set them up, one in England, one in Brazil and one in Spain, and hopefully they can come back with some good future talents. But yeah, we will now get into this friendly tournament, see how much money we can make from it, see how far we can get in the friendly tournament. But I'm just going to be showing highlights of all of these games, and then I'll be talking over them after I've played them. So let's get straight into the first one, which is against Girona FC. Right, so this first game just went with a full starting team, and straight away we started off pretty well. You can see Jamie Vardy running through here, almost scored immediately. And then in the 11th minute, through ball to Martial, and he immediately, on his debut, gets an assist with a long cross. It was the back post. Gazal was actually the one that put that in, which you wouldn't really be expecting him to be scoring too many headers. But yeah, 1-0 very early in the game. I was very happy with that. Then Ndidi passes it out, and Martial, just half an hour into his debut, gets a goal after the assist as well, and a lovely finish. Look at that. Just strokes it home into the bottom corner, and that puts 2-0 up. So yeah, this game went pretty well right from the off. Then they decided to pass it straight to Jamie Vardy, which was not a good idea, and a lovely finish by him as well. Just side foots it right into the top corner, as you can see here. So Jamie Vardy getting hopefully his first goal of many for the team. Martial did almost manage to get another one here, but it was blocked and he couldn't score on the second bite of the cherry. But then we get into the second half, and Girona with an opportunity here. Nice save from Kasper Schmeichel, although it was pretty far out. Ben Chilwell here, not too much going on, so I just kept the ball for a bit and then passed it back. Ebora, and Gazal actually almost got his second header goal of the game, which would have been impressive for quite a small winger. And then in the 90th minute here, pretty spectacular effort from their player. But yeah, that is how it finished, 3-0 in our first friendly. So I was getting pretty happy. I thought this ultimate difficulty can't be that hard after all. But yeah, in the second game, did start a couple of different people. Iheanacho up front, Gray on the right wing, and Ibora at CDM as well. And here, a very nice ball from Andre Silva, but the angle was just too tight for Anthony Martial. By the way, I do apologise for this lag, not too sure what's causing it, but I will try and have it fixed by next episode. But you can see here, this was our first goal conceded in this career mode, and I'm not sure how Maguire and Schmeichel between them were unable to deal with that ball. Maguire just kind of dived over and the striker was able to get there. But yeah, they couldn't deal with it, unfortunately. So that put us 1-0 down. Then Anthony Martial threw again. This time, the angle was better for him, but he still couldn't finish it. And I think I do need to work on my finishing a bit, as you'll see in the rest of this game. But Martial this time does some brilliant work, drops about 3 men there, but again, straight at the keeper, can't finish it. That was his 3rd chance of the game, and that time, that was a throw-in for them, and really, there was absolutely nothing I could do. As you can see, one touch, and then bang, it's in, and yeah, I am not sure how I'd be able to defend against that, to be perfectly honest. But then I brought Jamie Vardy on at this point. This is in the 92nd minute. He did manage to get us a consolation goal and got wiped out in the process. But obviously that was 93 minutes gone there. And it was a nice finish from the lad, getting his 2nd goal in 2 games. But that was, of course, how it ended. 2-1 to Frankfurt. And this actually put us top of the group, well, joint top. All the teams had 3 points, as you can see there, which meant we had to get a draw or a win against Galatasaray to go through. And Vardy immediately there, again, taking shots probably from the wrong angles, so he wasn't able to finish that one. Maddison here with the ball on the edge. We did manage to get it through to Albrighton, but he doesn't have the best finishing at all, so he couldn't put that away. But then Galatasaray here running down the right wing with Gumus, and it was another cross that we have managed to concede from. So again, going 1-0 down from the cross. And not too much else actually happened in this game, as you're about to see. They've got another opportunity here, again with Gumus, and this time the cross does go into the post in the end. But that was how that game finished. So unfortunately, we did get knocked out of the friendly competition after just 3 games. So we didn't make it out of the group stage, unfortunately. But I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest, because it is the friendly competition. Obviously, those 2nd and 3rd games, we just lost by 1 goal. So with a bit of work, I think we should be alright. I'm also going to definitely look to buy a centre-back with the rest of my money, so that hopefully we can shore up the defence and concede slightly fewer goals. Alright, so as we go through training here, I have got a few centre-backs in mind. And we have actually got interest shown in one of them, as you can see on this email here. So that is the one I was going to go for, De Ligt. He's got a massive potential of about 91. That's as high as he can get. And he's got an 80 rating now. He plays it in the Dutch league, so I'm going to go straight in and offer for him, because I think he is the best centre-back option that we can go for. So I'm going to start off with a £20 million offer and see what they say to that. Okay, they want 28.6. If we go for, I'd say 25.6 and see what they say to that. So no, 27.1, I will take that. I think 27.1 is still a bargain for this player, given how much he can grow in the future. He will hopefully become one of the best in the world. And now in his contract, you can see so far, he's an important first-team player, contract length 5 years, all that is fine. He actually only wants £19,000 a week and a £180,000 signing bonus and £190,000 for 10 appearances, which is all absolutely fine. So we'll accept that now, and De Ligt is now a Leicester City player. Alright, so here we are, our very first Premier League game, our very first competitive game at all, and it is going to be a challenge. It is away at Manchester United. As you can see, they've got a feature here on whether Martial will make his competitive Leicester debut. I can confirm that he will, and obviously it's a massive game for him personally. Going back to his old stadium, we are playing away at Old Trafford in this very first game. Obviously, I'm going to go with my complete starting lineup, my strongest team, that I can make. And yeah, let's get into it. Right, so there he is, Anthony Martial walking out. Hopefully he can have a good game today in front of his old fans. And yeah, obviously Manchester United not doing too great this season in real life, but they are still going to have a very good team on FIFA, obviously. So it is going to be a difficult one. Hopefully we can get a result though. And here is the Manchester United lineup. Romero in goal instead of De Gea, which is really good news for us. It looks like they've got pretty good defence for United, almost starting. Fred, Matic and Herrera, and then Suso, Lukaku and Rashford are the midfield and attack. But that does leave players like Pogba, Sanchez, De Gea all on the bench. So yeah, that's pretty good for us. Not their complete starting lineup, and they are going to be quite hard to break down. But Adrian Silva here, and it's out to Gazal, who can get a cross into the back post, but cleared by Valencia. And Martial now, he can whip the ball in. And Vardy goes for the spectacular and puts it in. What a goal from Jamie Vardy. I am absolutely speechless. What a strike. Martial with the assist as well at his old stadium. But have a look at that. What a start in our first Premier League match. Wow. That goal could be our goal of the season, and it's the very first one in the Premier League. Yeah, what a start. 1-0 within 4 minutes. And now it's time to try and hold on to this lead. Alright, so United with a free kick here. He's trying to defend this, and well away by De Ligt, our new signing. Rashford here, he does manage to get a ball in. Lukaku at the back stick, and against the post there, Rashford with the header in the end, and just about got away with that. And Lukaku here, this could be dangerous. Suso, the new Manchester United signing from AC Milan, on the ball. Rashford with the header, and it's in the back of the net. They have equalised not that long after we scored. And yeah, with the crosses, it's very, very hard. I'm finding it pretty difficult to defend against them on ultimate difficulty. Let's have a look at this. You can see Suso, not much Chilwell could do to stop the cross getting in. And then Rashford, I'm not sure who I would have defended that with, but yeah, 1-1. And we're back to square one. And Martial passes to Adrian Silva here. We could get another cross in. And it's another goal from Jamie Vardy. Puts us back in the lead again. The second time he scored from across this game. This time slightly less spectacular. It was a header. But yeah, it looks like that might be a good tactic against United. I'm not sure why their defending has been so poor on the crosses. But this time, yeah, Vardy just about gets there before Luke Shaw. And yeah, 2-1. We are back in the lead at Old Trafford. Pretty exciting game so far as well. Alright, here we go. A lot of bodies back. But we can find Martial here. Martial can get the shot away, but it's saved by Romero. Just about. Martial almost with a goal against United there. As you can see, just couldn't quite get it in. Alright, here is Gazal. Plays it back to our new signing De Ligt, who finds James Maddison, who can get it inside. And Gazal here finds Vardy. And Vardy, how has he managed to put that one wide? I'm not sure if he was offside there. I don't actually think he was. I think he literally just missed the perfect opportunity to complete his first half hat-trick. Yeah, it looks like it was just a miss. So yeah, not too great there. He's had a great game so far, but that was a bit questionable. And that is the end of the first half. Really happy with that one. We're going 2-1 up at the break. Obviously a lead that we could definitely lose playing against a side like United. But Jamie Vardy 2, Manchester United 1 at half-time. Oh, and that is awful from Chilwell. He's just headed it straight to the feet of Lukaku. And of course Lukaku is going to punish me for that one. Yeah, obviously I shouldn't have been trying to pass the header there. I should have just cleared it fully. But yeah, 2-2 again, back to square one. Oh no, it's Lukaku here. Brilliant by De Ligt. Fantastic block by him. Oh no, it's Lukaku here. Oh, and he's absolutely struck it home. That is heartbreaking. It looks like a 90th minute winner there from Lukaku. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to come back from that. Literally the 91st minute of the game. Yeah, as you can see here, they get it straight to him. Probably not great from Harry Maguire there, or not great from me controlling him, but you can't really stop shots like that from outside the box. Just absolutely strokes it home. And I think that is going to be it. It looks like that will be the end of the game. We might have one final chance to push here. Alright, Vardy gives it to Martial. Surely not. Oh, and it is blocked. And that is full time. That is going to be the end of our first game. Not too bad, obviously. We did lose the game, unfortunately, 3-2. But I felt like we did put in a good performance. And hopefully against some of the easier teams in the league, we should be able to do better than that. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. And here are the games that we'll be getting through in the next one. So we've got Wolves and Southampton. Wolves at home, Southampton away. And then Liverpool. That's going to be a massive game in the next episode. Hoping to do a bit better than this time. And we've also got Bournemouth away and Huddersfield at home. I will be playing 5 games in the next episode. So yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to that. If you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here for more FIFA Career Mode. And of course, I will see you next time.